Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, wow, the camera. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Demi and I can see blah blah blah. Okay, well, the moon is so pretty. I want to show you guys. Just see the moon. Wait, that's not the moon. So yesterday I was moody because I hadn't heard back about the loan, and then like an hour later I heard back and I got accepted. They accepted the loan, so I officially closed yesterday, so I probably get to start moving in. Be like a couple days before Thanksgiving, which is very excited. I feel like bittersweet. I feel like kind of emotional, a little bit like I'm growing up, and it's kind of like scary and exciting, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm lost and I'm insecure, and I'm like, help me please, someone, I need help. Every day is different. I feel like I'm constantly learning about myself every day and battling insecurities in my own, like my own insecure thoughts, and just really trying to take every day and just being the me that I want to be. I think I've struggled for years on being myself. It was just easier to just like be something for someone else for years and just be needed and just do whatever people wanted. It's like no one forced me, obviously, but it's like all I wanted to do was just be needed by people, so I would just fit into the role that they needed. And so I just really struggled for years having like a sense of identity and really figuring out what it is that I want out of life, what I want out of love, family, relationships, a house, jobs, like success. Since I moved to Vegas, I've just really been like taking the time to ask myself, like, who are you, Demi? Like, who am I? Like, what do you want to be? Who do you want to be? How do you feel about the world now that you're on your own, and like this and that? And so it's been a lot. It's been a interesting 2 months. There's been a lot of crying, a lot of laughing, a lot of disappointment, but also a lot of beautiful things to be grateful for. So I'm just excited to finally be moving into my home, like my very first home. Never in a million years did I think I would own a home and live in a house when I was 25. Not a chance. I don't even think that was like, that hasn't really been a goal of mine at all, actually. And then when I decided I wanted to move to Vegas, I kind of just like had the fire lit under my ass and was like, you need to make a change in your life. You need to stop being insecure and like holding yourself back. So you need to like make a ballsy move. And so I gave myself 3 months to find a house. Of course, Marissa found it, the freaking psychic. So I owe it to her for finding the neighborhood at least. I'm very excited, so yeah. So I can't go in yet. I think I have to sign the papers maybe like after the weekend or something, but that's the window. That's the front door. And it's just such a cute little neighborhood. Like, it's so whimsical and like romantic and sweet, like a little fairy tale. So I'm so excited to move in. I feel like I shouldn't feel creepy because like this is mine, but like I'm just like standing outside and no one's around. So yeah, I'm excited. Beautiful. 444. I stopped filming because this guy was walking past me and I wanted like him to be able to pass me, and I felt all like YouTuber vlogging awkward, so I stopped filming. And he's the nicest guy. He introduced himself to me and I was like, oh, I just moved in, how are you? He's like, oh, I'm your neighbor. And he went to UCSD and lived in San Diego, and I was like, whoa, small world. But anyways, his name's Daryl. My name's Demi, so like that's cute. He's like this, he's probably in his like 60s or 70s, but he gave me a hug and I was like, oh my god, everyone is so nice here. I'm so excited. I love it. So I'm gonna go to the office and probably like film a little bit more there. But basically, like, I guess what I just want to like start talking about is like life, you know, is really crappy sometimes, and it sucks sometimes. And I've been in a lot of situations where I'm just like, is this it? Like, tell me this isn't it. Like, tell me there's more than this BS that like I've created for myself that like I'm living in right now. And so I don't know, I feel like since I've been working with Marissa, she's basically been like my spiritual counselor since I was a teenager, which is like, she's been my mentor. I think everyone could really benefit from having a mentor. Just like someone, not who's perfect, but just someone who is really honest with you and is just gonna give it to you straight. Like, she's really brutally honest with me, but everything she has told me has really made me motivated to want to be better, because all the things she said about me have been true. And so it's like sometimes the truth hurts, but honestly that's what it takes to make a change. So where was I going with this? Demi, what were you talking about? Oh, so life sucks sometimes. I get it. Sometimes, like, I don't know, it's just like painful sometimes. I feel like people are either emotionally unavailable or they feel too much. It's like you either learn to shut your emotions off, which is what I did as a kid because it was just too much, or you just are like empathic and you feel everything and you feel like you need to take care of everyone and like be there for everyone and like drop just drop your life to be there for someone and just like make other people's problems your problems. It's like, I don't know, it's like I really admire people who are just like this, stoic, have boundaries, don't care about saying no, don't care about disappointing people, because I struggle a lot with that. Like, I really struggle with not giving in to people when they're like, oh, I need you, I need to talk to you, and then they talk to me for like 4 hours and I just like feel drained, like the life has been taken from me. And so I think it's just a matter of like, when you understand your emotions, when you heal your emotions, when you understand why they're happening, and just getting into a habit of clearing out your emotions. Just, it doesn't have to be meditation. I suck at meditation. I've been trying to do it for 15 years. I still suck at it. The more you're just self-aware of your own emotions and the more you just heal things and let go, like, the happier you'll be. And then you realize like emotions aren't that scary, because once you know why you're feeling them, then you have an answer, so they're not so scary. I think emotions are honestly the scariest thing in the entire world. Like, how many times have you not like taken a chance on someone that you love because you didn't want to get rejected, or maybe you ended a relationship sooner than you would have liked to out of fear, insecurity, or like, maybe I know people that literally cheated on the people they love the most because they were insecure that they were going to cheat first, so they just made it up in their mind, so they did it first. I know, it's just like, it's one of those things. It's like, you just have to be self-aware in this life, in this game, this weird but beautiful, miraculous world we live in. You have to be self-aware, and that will set you free, because then you'll realize, like, I'm not crazy. Like, I'm not crazy for having like a panic attack in the middle of the store. Maybe I'm feeling other people's emotions and I'm just not aware of it. Maybe I'm like empathic. So anyways, I'm gonna go to the office. The office. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Demi, and I can see I just got back to, I keep saying that I'm in Vegas. Technically I'm in Henderson. I just think Vegas sounds cooler, so I always tell people I go back from Vegas. Anyways, so I spent Friday, Saturday, Sunday in California, and I just made it back to Vegas. Friday, I followed Marissa down like a creepy stalker. I wasn't even invited. I invited myself to her condo, where she graciously let me stay there like a stray dog for 2 nights. And then she encouraged me to go to San Francisco to visit a very good friend of mine, Hunter. I learned a lot on this trip. I had a very big epiphany driving home from San Francisco on Monday morning and today. And I was really thinking about the fact that, like, because I've never known who I am, and when I say that, like, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not just like, oh, I'm just getting to know myself. Like, no, like, legitimately, I have not known who I am my entire life, and I've only ever really started to ask myself the question a couple months ago. It's not because I didn't care. I think I was just too afraid to actually know like who I am. It's kind of sad, but we're working on it. So because I've never known who I am, as a result of that, I've never actually known the people in my life either. And I realized this spending time with my friend on Saturday and Sunday, that I've spent so many years thinking that I know this person so well and so many years projecting what I'm feeling onto this person, that I realized I've never actually taken the time to get to know them. I've never really taken the time to be there for them in the way that they were probably hoping for. So much so that I know a lot of the time I kind of pushed them away due to the fact that I was just like so emotionally not there, not willing to feel anything. I just had this idea in my head of who this person was, and I had this idea in my head of who I was. So it was like, that was it. And then when I saw this person on Saturday and I just like was talking to them, and I was like, whoa, like I feel like I'm getting to know you for the first time, and I feel like I see you now. And it was like really beautiful actually, because I was like, whoa, like I, for the first time, am actually getting to know myself, and I don't know anyone the way that I thought I did. And it's like people that I've known for years. I've known this person for like 4 years. My mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my brother's wife. Like I saw my family, last night, and I was just like thinking in my head to myself, and I was like, I have no idea who you people are. Not like it's them, it's like 100% me. I've been so caught up in my own world, in my own head, with my own insecurities, that I just, because I didn't know myself, there's no way you can know someone else if you don't know yourself. So it was just like, I don't know if I'm explaining this. Hopefully, if anyone watches this, they can be like, yeah, I know what you mean, or like, no, you're not making any sense, stop talking. I don't know, like I feel like for the very first time, I feel like I see the people around me more, the people I've known and loved for years and years and years and years. And it's like I'm suddenly starting to learn who these people are, their humanness, what they care about. Whereas I spent my entire life just playing a role and being needed so that I could feel needed, so that I didn't have to take the time to actually be myself. Because for me to be myself would require me to, be myself. And I was too afraid to do that. So I don't know, this was like a very enlightening, spontaneous trip where I just was not expecting this at all. And I didn't even realize that I didn't know these people that I love so dearly and that means so much to me, until I realized that I didn't know these people because I had no idea who I was. And so it's like, now that I'm getting to know myself here in Las Vegas, now that I'm working with Marissa and really exploring the stuff that I actually care about, which is healing people, healing myself, bringing light to this world that sometimes is just so heavy. And it's like, what's the point sometimes if I'm just going to wake up and feel this way tomorrow? And I understand, but like, of course, there's been so many times in my life where I'm just like, wow, like this feeling sucks and it needs to end now, and I don't think it's ever going to end. And then a couple days later, I heal it, or Marissa heals it, or something happens to where an opportunity comes for me to let it go. And I'm like, whoa, like that was really amazing. That's what life is about. Life is very beautiful, and I take it for granted a lot. I've taken the people in my life for granted a lot. And I don't know, I just wanted to share that. I don't know if anyone can relate, but it's like, I feel like I am starting from scratch and I'm learning who everyone is around me, like for the first time. And it's actually like really enlightening and exciting. And it's like, I can't go back and change the past and I can't regret the past, but it's one of those things where it's like, whoa, I didn't realize how like unaware I was of everything, because there's just so much that I learned in like 24 hours about my family, about this person in my life, that I just never took the time to understand. And now I'm like, wow, very interesting. So I don't know, I just wanted to share that, because I feel like the journey of like self-discovery and like figuring out who you are is like really I don't want to say painful, but it's hard sometimes when you've been a certain way for so long. Like, I was a certain way for so many years. And from the outside looking in, like, I don't think people were ever concerned. They're like, oh, Demi, she's just really nice. Oh, that's just Demi. She's so nice. Oh, Demi, she's just like her dad, a little mini Richard. And it's like, inside, I was just like, no self-identity, no anything other than I need to be needed. I need you to need me. I need to take care of you. That was like pretty much the extent of my self-identity. So I think from like the outside looking in, I was frustrated a lot of the time because I'd be like screaming inside my own head, like, someone please help me. I need help. Why is no one listening to me? Why does no one notice that I'm hurting and I need help? But I was like, that was a silly thing to expect of other people, because how do you know what's going on in someone's head, especially everyone is just doing the best that they can. So I think I was frustrated a lot in the past at why no one reached out to me to ask why I was okay, but I would never share that I wasn't feeling okay because I didn't even know where to begin to articulate that, and because I didn't even have a sense of identity, I didn't even know that I needed to be honest with people. So anyways, long story short, figuring out who you are is scary, and I've been through that, and I'm going through that now. Oh, I don't want to cry on this video. You guys don't want to see me cry, but it's like, this is probably the happiest I've ever been. And all I really did, I mean, I moved to a different city, but it's like, you can't just move to a different city and expect your problems to go away. It's like, once I decided that I wanted to start being who I really am and not being afraid of that, is when I started to feel really happy. And oh my god, I'm not gonna cry on this video. These are like happy. This is like good tears. What's up, Pierre? That's a homeboy. I would just encourage anyone, stop running from yourself. You're who you are for a reason. It's because you're special. I know what it's like to be, 13, 14, 15 years old and being scared and insecure and being like, oh my god, why does no one like me? Why don't boys like me? Why do I feel like a nerd? Like, I know what it's like to feel insecure in your own skin and feeling alone. But if I've learned anything in my short 25 years of being on this planet, in which that I didn't really utilize any of my skills until like a couple months ago, but regardless, if I've learned anything, is that never too late to start over. It's never too late to be something new. You don't have to pretend to be someone else so that someone will like you, because guess what? The person that wants to love you wants you. They don't want someone else. So if you're trying to be someone else so that someone will like you more, so that you will fit in, you're cheating yourself out on life, out of love, and you're cheating yourself on genuine relationships, because in order to receive love from others, you need to love who you are and you need to be yourself. Mark my words, please. If there's anything, listen to this part. Do not pretend to be someone else. You will not be happy. You might attract someone into your life that you think is really cool by being someone else. You might get the car, get the dude or the girl, or get this or that, but if you get that by not being yourself, it's not worth it. I promise you guys. I don't make promises here. Disclaimer, I'm not a therapist, so like technically legally I can't give advice, but like, if I have learned anything, when you pretend to be something you're not so that you will receive love from certain people, it will bite you in the butt, and you will then realize all the love that you were missing out on by not being you, because when you are you, the people who are meant for you will love you in ways that you can't even imagine. It's just like love everywhere. I'm really hungry. I need to make dinner. Wasn't expecting to cry here, but like, what else is new? I cry now. At least I feel my emotions now. Yay. Anyways, I just want to encourage anyone, like, getting to know yourself is a beautiful thing, because you are you, and you will be you until you die, and you will get you through life with the love for yourself, the respect for yourself, and the dignity for yourself. And that's not something that someone can give to you. You have to feel that inside already. So I would just encourage anyone, you or feeling lost or insecure or sad or heartbroken or down or angry. I felt all of those emotions plenty of times. I know how that feels. I know what it feels like to not like yourself, to not accept yourself. I would start from the beginning and just wake up in the morning and be like, goo gaga, I'm a baby. Who am I? Who am I without mom or dad telling me what to do? Who am I without boyfriend or girlfriend telling me what to do? Who am I without friend telling me what to do or who I am? Who am I without society telling me what to do or who I am? Who am I without outside? If other people didn't exist, hypothetically, if I wasn't afraid, who would I want to be? And start there. And don't feel like you need to rush to the finish line. I literally make like mental calendars in my head. I've done this in the past where I'm like, by December 2020, I'll know exactly who I am. And it'll be great. And it's like, maybe, but it's like, don't pressure yourself to figure everything out at once. Like, just get to know yourself without forcing it. Just ask yourself who you are and who you want to be without the outside noise. Just know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I literally, my life was in shambles in San Diego. It's not even that my life was in shambles. My head and my heart and my soul was in shambles, and no one noticed because on the outside I looked perfectly fine, but I was broken and sad and lonely, and I was mad that no one knew, but it's not other people's responsibility to notice things that I'm not sharing. Take it from me, there's always hope. You're not alone. I've become a much happier person since being here, and it's not necessarily because I just moved to a new city. It's because with moving to a new city, it gave me the opportunity to be new, and by being new, I'm really just being who I've always wanted to be. Yay. Life is interesting sometimes. It's not always wonderful. I understand that, but it can be. And I really do believe that people can feel happy every single day and it not be boring, and you don't have to worry about your happiness being taken away from you. I think so many people are afraid to be happy. If they've been unhappy for so long, it's like, why would I allow myself to feel happy when it's just going to be taken away from me? So I understand that, but it's not a way to live, and I've been there. So anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. And it's like, when you just have hope, just a sliver of hope, just a mustard seed of faith that things will turn around, you will create that. You will make your life turn around. You have the power to do that. And by having faith in something greater outside of yourself, not telling you what to believe, just for me personally, when I started to have faith in something much greater than myself, something pure and loving and forgiving, something that could never harm or hurt you, something that does not know fear, my life started to change and I became a lot happier, and I started to notice that I didn't have to work so hard. Things were just happening. I was just meeting people. I was just in more flow. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble and cry. Wasn't expecting that. Thank you guys for watching this YouTube video. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. If you thought my crying was really cute, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so that I'm not embarrassed. Just kidding, you're not obligated, but that'd be really cool. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I appreciate all of you who watch my videos, and I'm very grateful for the support, and you're not alone. Just remember, being happy doesn't have to be so hard. It can be easy, and that can be okay. Love you guys, and thanks for watching. Bye. See you in the next video. Say bye, Pierre. Oh, he not there. I thought he was gonna make me dinner. Guess not.